Hey everyone, it's Marla with Nerdy Mom Studios, and I'm back. I haven't been here for a little while, but I'm back for a good cause. That Super Mario movie review with the kids review at the end. Yeah, I've been gone for a while, but I appreciate you guys sticking around and would appreciate a subscribe and a like and a comment down below, guys. So, again, thank you guys so much for the support. So, let's get into it. We just watched the Super Mario movie. I absolutely loved it. It was just I did not expect it to be as good as it was, mainly because I thought I was being bothered by Chris Pratt's voice. Um, it did bother me a little bit, but after a while, you just get used to it, and it sounds like Chris Pratt, but it also doesn't. So, but it also doesn't sound like Mario. So, go into it as you will. But for me, I was shocked by how much I really liked this movie. The graphics was really great. The story was great. It was really rushed. It did feel really, really rushed, but it just all worked so well together. That I think that's the only downside for me was that it was not paced right, way too fast. And we didn't see Yoshi. That kind of bummed me out. But anyways, let's get into it. So the movie starts off with Bowser and his Koopa Troopa minions army, and they are at the Snow Kingdom where the penguins are, and they are trying to retrieve the superstar. And of course, he gets it. He takes the penguins hostage, and he retrieves the star, makes him powerful. Like we all know the story behind the star. And cuts now to Mario, and they are in Brooklyn, and they have their commercial. I think everyone has seen that commercial. It's really cute, really funny, has like a little rap, and they're really excited that they have their ad out there. They're trying to be build their business as plumbers, and they get their first call. We get a really cute scene of them trying to fix a bathroom, and they deal with one of the pets that live there, and that was really funny. Then they get home. We actually get to meet um, Mario and Luigi's parents, and I think there were other brothers or sisters, but that was really cool to see that. And Mario and Luigi are kind of down because their business isn't going the way they hope. And cut to the TV, and we see Pauline. She's also one of the Super Mario characters. She's actually a news reporter, and she's reporting that the city's flooding because of plumbing underneath the city and they need help fixing it. So they see that as an opportunity. If they save the city, their business is going to boom. So they go off into the plumbing sewer system of the city. And that's when Luigi gets sucked in through a pipe and Mario goes in after him. He ends up catching up to Luigi, but they get separated. And Luigi goes in through another pipe and Mario gets another pipe. And of course, Mario ends up in Mushroom Kingdom. And this is where we meet Toad, played by Keegan Michael Key, and he was so funny. Did not expect that voice to come out of Toad, since we hear in the video games he's like really soft spoken. And Mario explains to him, that he got sucked in, and Toad explains to him where he's at and tells him that Princess Peach can help find Luigi. So he takes him to her castle. We get to see so many flashbacks. We get to see the little fish, and we see all the coins, different toads, and all the pipes, and all the little levels that we see that we grew up with, with the video game, which was really nostalgic and really fun to watch because, we only see a small portion of it in the games. So to be actually go in to these areas is really cool. And so they end up at the Princess Peach castle, and inside, Peach and her little toads inside are already coming up with a plan because they know that Bowser has a star. And Mario breaks in and he meets Princess Peach and he explains what's going on. And she says, "Well, I'm actually on my way to get an army." Mario automatically wants to come with him because he never gives up. That's his little saying that he says. And Peach tells him if he can pass these levels, he can go with her because it's going to be very dangerous. And if he can't beat these levels, then he can't go. And so we just get a whole montage of him trying to beat these levels. And it's so nostalgic to see because I grew up watching, like trying to play these and always failing miserably. We end up going to see where Luigi's at, and Luigi is obviously landed where Bowser's at, and all the skeleton bones and Shy Guys are there. It also reminisces is reminiscent of Luigi's Mansion, which is one game I didn't play, but I know a little bit about it, and it's really cute and funny to see this happening. And he gets taken to Bowser. Bowser realizes that there's a Mario here, and Bowser's plan is to marry Princess Peach. Bowser was hilarious, by the way. So funny. Perfect casting by Jack Black. And he sings a little bit in this movie too, and it's really funny. But anyways, he reveals his plan that he wants to marry Princess Peach, and but he sees that Mario's in the way, so he wants to defeat Mario. So he locks up Luigi. We cut back to Mario, Princess, and Toad. Toad also went with him if I didn't put that in there. Anyways, they end up getting to Donkey Kong Kingdom. Really funny. I think Donkey Kong is my absolute favorite character in this movie. He was hilarious. At first, it didn't sound like Seth Rogen, but then obviously when he laughed, it's that iconic Seth Rogen laugh. But I think he was perfectly cast also. So Bowser and Donkey Kong, my favorites of the movie. And the king doesn't want to send his people to go fight for Princess Peach, so he made a deal like if you fight my son and you win, then we'll send an army. And so Mario never gives up. He goes and accepts the challenge and starts losing miserably to Donkey Kong, but he ends up taking some of the mushrooms and turns into the cat. I forgot what his name is, the Mario cat. Once he turned into the cat, it was so cool to watch because it was almost like Smash Brothers fighting with Donkey Kong, and that was so fun. He ended up beating Donkey Kong, and so that means that they agreed that they will help fight against Bowser and his kingdom. So we get them building their carts for Mario Kart and racing, and that was so cool. Bowser ends up catching up with them, and his army starts fighting them. We get the banana peels, we get the rockets, then we get the blue shell that hits Donkey Kong and Mario, and they end up falling off of the track and get eaten by those long worms that we used to see in the eels that we used to see on the games. And Peach makes it back to the kingdom to warn her people, all her toads, that Bowser's on his way and they need to evacuate. Bowser arrives and proposes to Peach. She says no. He tortures Toad, and then she gives in and says, "Fine, I'll marry you." So they end up getting ready to have a wedding, and she looks really cute in her wedding dress. It was so cute. But aside from that, she ends up fighting back, saying, "How can you ever think I would marry you?" And meanwhile, Mario and Donkey Kong make it out of the eel and are eating the mushrooms, and this was a like awesome sequence. He turns into Tanuki Mario, and him and Donkey Kong are just fighting all of Bowser's people. That was so cool, so fun to watch. Mario ends up or Bowser ends up setting off one of those bombs that follow him everywhere. And so the only way Mario can get rid of it was to get into that pipe that brought him into the Mario land. And he gets that bomb to follow him into the pipe, and it brings everything into his world in Brooklyn. And they Luigi gets rescued while Mario is breaking in with Donkey Kong. So Luigi and Mario take the super mushroom and they defeat Bowser. It was super fun to watch. The end fights battles was awesome. It just all literally like the games and so much fun. And they end up choosing to stay in Mushroom Kingdom. So this is definitely they should have so many movies to go with this. They can do so much with this franchise, and I'm just so excited for it because this movie was awesome. I think it was much better than Puss in Boots. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Definitely must watch. It was so fun, and again, just the only downside was the pacing. I was really sad we didn't get Yoshi, but there are two end credit scenes. One of them is teasing Yoshi. We see an egg and it makes his famous yo. I think that was the voice. Sorry guys, that's embarrassing. Anyways, um so definitely so much that they can do with this movie. Critic scores are horrible right now. I don't understand. Um I thought it was awesome. Again, 9 out of 10. Audience score is much better. Um So yeah, that's my review. Do you guys want to hear from the kids? Let's get their review. We'll start with Daniel. Daniel, how would you rate this movie?
I rate it out
10.
10 out of 10, and I'll watch it again. And I also will want to collect toys of this movie. I will have Donkey Kong. He's keychain
The
and
keychain?
keychain, and he's at the mall. So yeah, I'll watch it again.
What was your favorite character? Or who was?
Yoshi and
But Yoshi wasn't in the movie.
in the end credit
The end
scene.
credit scene, it
Yeah,
got you that excited?
yeah, and Donkey Kong. He was funny while he's in the battle when they were starting.
What would you want to see them do in the next movie?
Yoshi.
Yoshi. You just want to see Yoshi.
Yeah, and I want to see Donkey Kong if he gets to fight like another person.
You want to see Donkey Kong fight also?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like another person.
Another character?
Like if the another character goes and then go in another universe.
Right. Yeah, I'm really excited. You took your Yoshi toy, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. And we had lots of popcorn.
yeah.
All right, May, what about you? What would you rate the movie?
A 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10. What would make it better for you?
Well, I really wanted Daisy to be in it.
Yeah, but I think they'll have Daisy and Rosalina in there eventually, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I also didn't like that it was kind of short. It was like, okay, here's this, and then that, and that.
I know you said you also didn't like that they had I Need a Hero song from Shrek 2. You didn't like that?
It needs to say in Shrek 2.
I I, I agree. The music was really cool, but when you hear I Need a Hero, it has I only associate it with Shrek 2. Nothing's going to beat Shrek 2. Well, there we have it. Thanks to the kids for your review. And thank you guys so much for sticking this far into the video. I appreciate all the support. Again, I haven't been around much. I do taxes for a living. So, of course, we're coming to the end of tax season. So, I've been very, very busy, but almost done. And hopefully, we can get some more reviews up. So, thank you guys again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And check out my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok under Nerdy Mom Studios. And yeah, thanks again, guys.